What's up, guys? Welcome to part 2 of the Alaska Hop series. This is also a first look, more of a second look since it's part 2 of Carenado's synthetic vision for their G1000 fleet, which is currently going. You can see the 3D terrain on this screen now. Here in a moment, I'm going to attempt a touch and go, just to kind of do a practice landing, just for fun. We'll see how it turns out. I'd like to hope it turns out great, but we'll see, I guess. Anyway, back to the synthetic vision. Some of its features include what we see here, actually. The 3D terrain, synthetic view of terrain. Terrain TAWS B reporting. If I was at a lower altitude like I'm about to be, the terrain will highlight a different color. If I were to continue on my path, we would eventually collide with said terrain. So we can see TAWS B is on. You'll see that here in a moment. Major water bodies, flight path marks, and quite a few more. What we're going to do here is lower altitude, follow this waterway up. That'll actually bring us to the airport. We can kind of see the airport here on this screen. I'm going to go down to about 2,500. We have to lower our throttles a little bit here. So what's great about synthetic vision is it actually works with all of Carenado's G1000 fleet. And you only need to buy it once for all of them. So for me, I bought it once. It was $29.95. It worked for my Malibu Meridian, obviously my Grand Caravan, my TBM 850, and my Phenom 300. So 4 airplanes, essentially $10 a piece. And if I buy another HD aircraft, it'll work for that one as well. So I thought that was really cool. Come down a little bit faster here. using the autopilot for now. When we get closer to the airport here, I will be switching to manual. See these numbers right here, this 300, 330. If you haven't noticed already, those are heading numbers. Pretty cool features. You can turn those on and off right here. And that symbol there is actually an airport sign. This down there for now. I'm going to disengage the autopilot and fly manually from here.
Juno airport information, Juliet 1731 Zulu, wind 026 at 3. Visibility greater than 20 miles. Sky condition 8,100. Scattered. Temperature -3. Dew point -13. Altimeter 3014. Visual runway 8 in use. Landing and departing runway 8. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact. You have Juliet. Juno. Tower, Cessna, November 329 Bravo Foxtrot is 10 miles southeast with kilo to land. Cessna, November 329 Bravo Foxtrot, Juno Tower, fly right traffic, runway 8 water, altimeter 3014. Make right downwind, runway 8 water, Cessna, 9 Bravo Foxtrot.
So I said touch and go. Last time I attempted a touch and go with default prepare traffic, well, ATC, it didn't really recognize that I touched the ground and went again. So I figured if I land, there's an option for taxi for takeoff again. So we'll use that option after we land. It'll get us back to the end of the runway. And we'll retake off and get back to our original flight path. At this point, we're going to want to start thinking about slowing down to get to our approach speed. We don't want to be at our approach speed yet. also mean we would need to stop descending for a moment. Once we get to 120 knots, we'll lower some flaps. Be landing.
Cessna 9 Bravo Foxtrot, cleared to land, runway A, water.
8, water. Excuse me?
To land, runway 8, water. Cessna 9 Bravo Foxtrot.
This person is out of their mind. Drunk on the job. Oh, spectacular. Impressed they want an airplane with wheels to land on the water, but hey. Kind of overshot that turn. This may be an interesting landing. You might want to buckle your belts up.
121.9er. Bravo Foxtrot, contact ground on 121.9er.
121.9er for Cessna 9er Bravo Foxtrot.
Put some flaps up. Okay.
Juno ground, Cessna November 329er Bravo Foxtrot with Kilo. Request taxi to the active north departure.
Cessna November 329er Bravo Foxtrot. Taxi to and hold short of runway 8 via taxiway Tower Alpha. Contact tower on 118.7 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 8 using taxiway Charlie Alpha. Cessna 9er Bravo Foxtrot.
Taxi back, take off again, and intercept our flight path once more. This particular model, Grand Caravan EX, makes all of its power from a Pratt & Whitney Canada PT 6A 140 engine, and it's just shy of 900 horsepower, 867 horsepower in this aircraft. That's amazing. Alright, let's get the airplane ready for takeoff here.
Tower, Cessna, November 329er Bravo Foxtrot at runway 8, ready for takeoff, north departure. Cessna, November 329er Bravo Foxtrot, clear for takeoff, runway 8, north departure. Clear for takeoff, runway 8, Cessna, 9er Bravo Foxtrot.
Alright. Let's increase prop. They're both at full. Take off here, there's more flat ground to the right, so we're going to make a right-hand turn shortly after takeoff here to stay clear of those things in front of us. Those would be day ruiners. We don't want none of that. Already in the air. Go ahead and turn yaw dampener on. Yaw damper.
Cessna 900 Bravo Foxtrot. You are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved. Obstacles and such. We are actually going to take her on up. This torque a little bit.
climbing we could if we wanted to. Climb all the way up to 23,700 feet, which is the service ceiling for this particular model. We could seat up to 10 people, that's including a pilot. So 9 passengers if you're flying solo pilot. We have a max range of 1,076 nautical miles on this thing. It's incredible. Of course, that is if we use max economy cruise. So right now we're not doing that, so we would not see that type of range. Nor is our flight that long, so we don't need that type of range. Bring the prop RPM back to about 1,500. At the same time, I'm bringing the throttle back because this also increases the torque. Not quite sure why it didn't hold altitude, but we'll do 5,500. That's cool. We're gonna fly right over these hills in front of us. That synthetic vision is so cool. So cool. Back down here. I don't know what the heck she thinks she's doing, but she better start listening, or else. I don't know what else, but or else. Oh, I just pulled an exorcism move there where I was possessed. Got a little lake right there. Ain't that the cutest thing? Alright. Everything's set proper like. And it is. We're at pretty decent altitude here. And cruise setting. This airplane is really fun to fly. It's turboprop, so if you need to climb pretty fast, you can do that because it's got 867 horsepower at its disposal. So to get over terrain such as this is no problem for this real-life workhorse. More on how it's a workhorse in part 3 of this 3-part series. But you can fly it slow, economically, with a load of passengers, or even cargo. Or if you're in a bit of a hurry, you can fly it high, kind of fast, with passengers, or even cargo, because it's turboprop. It's amazing. It's an amazing aircraft. It's crazy too, if you think about it. The technology on this cockpit right now is crazy. So much money right here. So much. Alright guys, this is going to conclude part 2 of this video series with the synthetic vision first look. I will hopefully see you guys in part 3. If you enjoyed watching the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a lot. Leave your feedback in the comments section. I try to read it all, reply to all of it, or as much as I can. In the next video, we'll talk about an example of a company based in Alaska that has a fleet of these aircraft. The CEO basically said uses regularly in many different configurations for both passengers and cargo. And we'll talk about our destination airport a little bit. So look forward to reading what you guys have to say, and hopefully you like it enough to subscribe. So thanks for watching. Until next time.